Hey guys,
Yo, what's
vlog
good?
number 18.
Vlog number 18 is vlog number 18.
How are you guys feeling?
We's back with another vlog.
We thank you guys for logging on.
For watching, for support,
Yeah, we thank you for all the support. We
for
really, really do.
subscribing.
Yes, all of that. We thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we have come to vlog number 18. This has been a journey.
It really has. And
It's
we've
been a
been
journey.
consistent, I think, with the exception of two
times,
weeks.
yeah.
One was because we had just gone live and we let it breathe, and the second one was a hurricane. That's the only thing.
Hurricane warning for us.
Hurricane warning. Thank you, God, for keeping us.
Thank you, God.
So,
What are we talking about today?
we're talking about how the mind affects the body. How what we think manifests itself into physical ailment.
How we look.
Weight gain.
Everything.
Your skin breaks out. You can't smile. In
How we treating people.
Some cases paralysis.
Yeah. Some cases cancer. Holding things and just...
How the mind
is
affects
very,
the body.
very strong, and it's strong-willed too.
Yeah, and not only in the bad ways, the mind can affect the body
In a great
positive
way. Yeah, you can tell yourself, the mind can tell you to get up and exercise, to get up and eat right, to journalize the things that don't do your body any good.
Yeah.
Your mind can help you or it can hinder you.
Yeah.
So what do we do with that?
So what do we do? Number one thing that I have learned and I've taken to, because I've been in for lack of a better word, I've been in a cycle of, not a cycle, I've been surrounded by some negativity. And despite me trying right now, it's just that close. So I personally, I could feel the difference. I didn't have the energy. I was crying. Everything was hurting my feelings. I had no drive. I wanted to quit on everything, like getting in arguments with family members and all kind of things. And it's because of what I was surrounded by, and that manifested into like this mental thing, and I couldn't sleep, blah, blah, blah. So I took to devotionals, is what's been helping me. You know, got my little Bible app. I've had a Bible app for years, but you know, it's really, sometimes, even though you don't want to be that person, you don't use things until you really need it, and then you realize how
really
beneficial it is.
Yeah, that you really needed it.
Yeah, so I know first of all, when my mind is affecting my body, I get backaches and headaches and all of those things. I have to break it down to what it's doing to me. So physically, I was trying to figure out what was going on. Am I afraid? Am I depressed? What's happening to me? And then I narrowed it down to worry. And the things that were happening around me were causing me to shift not into the atmosphere of belief, but I was worried that nothing I was doing, anything I wanted, wouldn't happen for me. So I took on work. Worried about everything, like, oh my God, that was my last $20. How am I going to put gas in it next week? Oh my God, I only have $10 left. If I make this meal,
instead of saying, oh my God, I only have $20. How can I make this work?
Yes.
Not what am I gonna do?
But how? Yeah.
We have a lot more control than we think we have, and that's just about strengths and weaknesses. Go ahead. You can continue.
Oh, okay. But so I took to devotionals. I literally typed in the Bible app worry. I did a 7-day devotional, and the devotional,
and it highlighted
it and what worry does, and how worry, how it affects your mind, how you start to think that you can't manifest these things in your own life, how worry simply can break you down to nothing. So once I identified completely, this is what's going on with me. This is why I feel tired. This is why I'm arguing in my relationship. Right. This is why my friends can't reach me. This is why my skin is breaking out. And noticing all of these things were being mentally manifested and getting control of the mind. Obviously, if you grew up in church, and if you didn't grow up in church, they tell you keep your mind stayed on Christ. Right. So that's what sent me to my devotional. And I can honestly say it's really been helping me. No lie, I felt more energy. My skin is clearing up. It's really weird. Or my self-esteem feels a little different.
And you know what? I can really, really, really zone in on the stuff that you're talking about, because I can remember when I was younger, it used to tell me, if your room is dirty, your mind will start to feel cluttered, and you won't be able to focus. And I'm like,
my mama used to tell me too.
Is that real? And as an adult now, I'm like, yeah, it's really real, because if my house is dirty, that means I'm a wreck. Like, I'm literally going through it. I'm a mess. I can't get my thoughts together and stuff like that. So I've tried to like declutter, and if you declutter, you'll notice things start to shift or whatever, because sometimes it just be too much. Sometimes it gets to be too much, so you gotta take. And I mean, we were talking about this today. You gotta get one focus. You might have a lot of things going on, but it's like, I gotta focus on this. Let me get that done. I gotta focus on this. Let me get that done. And then things start to pan off, and it's like a domino effect. It's like, okay, you done cleared that out. Now you can do that. Sometimes when you get overwhelmed, just focus on one thing.
And it helps you.
It
really does.
It's easier said than done, but we can do it.
And
it's doable.
It's like waking up in the morning. Some of us have jobs that we don't hate, but you just have some days you don't feel like
doing it.
You wake up in the morning and you go, man, I don't feel like going to work. I don't feel like dealing with this. I don't feel like dealing with that. And then you have the most tiring, frustrating day. Everything somebody says to you
bothers you.
That's an example of the mind affecting the body.
And that's why you have to turn on your those affirmations, those good thoughts, the good feelings about your day. That's why I always tell, like, even with my kids, I say, you have to take on the day. What kind of day are you guys gonna have? We're gonna have a good day, mommy. What kind of day are you gonna have? You gotta tell yourself that too. It's not just for kids. That's for us too. That's for the kid inside of you. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna take on the day. We're gonna be productive. We're gonna do those kind of things. And so that you fuel the day.
Or you'll find it. Even the things that you've accomplished, I talk about it a lot, which is the weight loss journey that I had and then gaining it back. When I have these conversations and people are like, well, what happened to you? You were doing so good. And I honestly can tell people, mentally, I gave up. At the time, I felt like it was more important to focus on what I was going through than continue to feed myself mentally to go, you can do it, stay on track. And I found another source of it. So the dietitian that I was working with, she'll say the same thing. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that you don't know what to do. It's that right now you're not thinking that way. Your focus is not there.
Right. The focus it's not the same.
It's like we had this conversation earlier as well. It's like somebody finding out that they're sick and their mind immediately goes to, I'm gonna die. And then in the next few, but if you have somebody that
has the will to live and say, you know what? I'm sick, but I want to live. I got the will to live. And you can see them getting stronger than ever. And it's like, you were sick, but you had a will.
You had a will.
That mind. What you told your mind, I'm not going to die. I can't die. I have things I need to do.
I got to push myself through it. I'm heartbroken, but I'll love again. I got church hurt.
I did that with my previous marriage. I was like, this not the end of me. This is not the end of my journey with love, because I know that there's somebody out there that wants to love me with everything that they got. So I'm gonna try again.
And you know what? When we say that the mind affects the body, we're not only talking about like it'll make you sick. We're talking about demeanor. The mind can affect your demeanor. If you're
feeling sluggish in your mind,
your demeanor sluggish. If you've gone through a situation where you've gone through a situation with a friend and that friend's backstabbed you, not everybody sees like, oh, she mean. When it was just your situation that you don't let go of. My grandmama told me one time, and I believe I've said this in a previous vlog, that we compartmentalize. And a lot of times, just like you were saying, clutter, just like a room can be cluttered, the mind can be cluttered. And if you don't take your time to dissect, to clean, to go through it, to filter it, to figure out what's going on. How is this affecting me? What do I do? Why can't I accomplish my dreams? Why can't I accomplish my goals? You'll feel yourself. You feel time slipping away. You feel like you don't have enough time. You feel rushed. You make mistakes. Things you would never do. You stop believing in yourself. And all of these things. Let me ask y'all this question, and you can just think about it. Have you ever been going through something, given up mentally, or said you were tired, and then all of a sudden somebody comes to you like a few weeks later like, you okay? Because you've been looking kind of raggedy. The mind affecting the body.
Or on a flip hand, you can create things, create stories in your mind that's not even real. A person could be having a horrible day, and it has nothing to do with you. Your mind will tell you, oh, it's about you. Yeah. They don't like you, or they don't think this about you, and you be like, them people not even worrying about you, but your mind can tell you. Told you. Yeah, and it's like, but if you allow it to be negative, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. If you allow your mind to say, you know what, they not feeling good today, it ain't about me. Or a person might not talk to you one day when they come into work because they mind is not having a good day, or they mind is on shutdown mode, and you automatically think, oh, but what I did to them. No, that's your mind, honey. Them people think about something, they probably can't pay their bills or whatever. You have to shut your mind on to positivity so it can come in. And that's what come out.
Yeah, and that's what people see. It's like, you said the atmosphere, your mind, if you're doing that, even like right now, Asher and I have this thing, we have so many different entities of business that we have our hands in, and things are jumping off, but not like we wanted to. But the moment we start to think differently, that's how we carry ourselves. Right. But once we say, okay, today we're gonna shoot Barely Making It, we're gonna do this, we have this energy, we want this episode to be like this, we want this to be like this, we literally have flawless days of shooting.
Yeah, and it falls in place. Because that's the mindset. That's the mindset. If we can just keep our mind and bodies in alignment, we'll be doing good. Yeah. We will be doing good, and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, and sometimes the mind, not sometimes, all the time, the mind is so powerful that it has the ability to shift you, and you can change the horrible situation you're in right then and there.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's like, it's the same effect of you getting in an argument with your mate or a friend, and making the decision immediately.
Like, I don't want to be mad anymore. Yeah, or I'm sorry. Just fixing it so that it won't linger.
Yeah, and you get there. Oh, I don't feel good today. I really need medicine. Nope.
So
I feel great.
What are we saying? The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Yeah. If you do not use your mind, I mean really use it, and let it work for you, I mean, and you work for it, you and your mind gotta work together.
Yeah, it's a muscle.
You gotta work it out. You gotta work your life out. Like, you know, you gotta let your mind work your life out, but you gotta work with it. Yeah. And turn the positivity on. If you feel like negativity is coming, remove it. Remove it. Say, no, not today. Yeah. You will not be a part of my heavenlies. Yeah. You will not be a part of my positive place. Get batted out. Yeah. You gotta bat out the negative energy.
And it don't work every day.
Yeah.
But that's why we say the mind.
You have to fuel it. You gotta fuel it.
Yeah. You're not gonna see a 6-pack after doing 100 crunches in one day. Right. You may see a 6-pack.
It has to be a constant thing. Every day you gotta wake up wanting it to be positive. Every day ain't gonna be positive, but you gotta want it to be so that your situation can change. Yeah. This is not a long vlog. It's not. Straight to the point. Let's be positive. Yeah, think positive.
Think positive and watch you manifest positive.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Think healthy. You're gonna be healthy.
Yes.
Think riches, you'll be rich.
Yes.
Think positivity. You know what? My relationship with God is there. You'll walk in that life. Yes. I want to be a great person. You'll be a great person. And that, it sounds, people say it's not that simple. It is.
It is that simple. You got to make a choice.
You got to make a choice.
You have to make a simple choice, and you will see how simple it is.
The mind affects the body, and the body affects everybody.
Yes, and everybody.
Yes. So this wasn't a long vlog.
This is vlog number 18. We love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Vlog.
Continue to like, follow, share, subscribe. This is Barely Making It.
Barely making it. Oh, why am I always in the camera? Okay.